Day 2 of the port strike as more than 40,000 dock workers are asking for more pay and protections against automation.
The union has support from President Biden, and now the truckers who would also haul these ships' cargo on the road are also throwing their support. The truck drivers could also be out of a job once final deliveries are made from what's already at the docks. But they were seen honking their horns as they drove past picket lines today. And while we still don't know how long this strike might last, we do know how much it could hurt the economy if this goes on.
Is typically not the growing season of the U.S. So if this prolongs a month, 2 months, 3 months, be prepared to see prices relatively higher in the grocery store.
And it will certainly hurt the U.S. economy. The estimates are $5 billion a day could be lost in the U.S. economy. This map shows shipments expecting to come into the East Coast. That's about 120 ships on their way here with no one to unload their cargo once they get there. Outside of New York and New Jersey ports, several ships have already dropped anchor. They're now waiting, cooling their heels for the strike to end.
The dock worker strike may have this ripple effect. It likely will, all the way across the country, including here in Arizona, depending on how long this lasts.
Fox 10's Brian Webb live with details tonight. Brian.
Well, guys, up to 60% of all imports come into this country from the East Coast and the Gulf Coast. The good news, mostly it's not the things you find at the store, food, water, or even toilet paper, but that's not stopping some shoppers from stocking up. This video from inside a big box store shows shoppers loading pallets full of toilet paper and water, a repeat performance of the pandemic.
I think that I'm stocking up on just everything that I possibly can because I think the grocery stores are going to be empty.
I really don't think it's affecting anybody in there. They're just getting what they normally would get from the looks of things.
The strike could impact everything from car components to clothes and some perishable foods like bananas, but not the staples you find at the store.
Our ports are the front door of the country and of our supply chains. And they're sort of closed right now on one side of the country, and especially for things coming from South and Central America and for Europe, that's going to be a big issue.
Roger says most of the items like food, water, toilet paper, and baby formula are produced in the U.S. and do not need to be imported. But things like bananas, chocolate, coffee beans, and some alcohol do. So they may be delayed and end up costing more.
It's not really a matter of we're not going to be able to get stuff here because there is other ways into the country. The problem is they're going to be more expensive ways. And we will see some inflation probably reflected as an impact of this strike if the strike goes on for more than 2 or 3 weeks.
And the longer the strike lasts, the bigger mark it'll make.
No, I don't think it'll be a problem.
You don't think it'll be?
Because, you know, when it's COVID, it's different. Because when it's COVID, everything have to be shut down because they are afraid to be sick.
It'll eventually wear off. So I already had stocked up for a while now. I replenish mine every so often. Since COVID, I replenish.
Zach Rogers goes on to say that the dock strikes typically don't last more than a few weeks anyway. In a pinch, President Biden could order them to go back to work, but he can't make them work hard when they get there. Live in Phoenix, Brian Webb, Fox 10 News.
We're learning more about an exchange of gunfire that left one Tempe police officer injured and a suspect dead. This happened last night.
Fox 10's Lauren Clark joins us live near Curry and College after speaking with neighbors. Lauren?
Hey there, John and Christina. We don't know too much about this suspect at this point, but we do know he's 27 years old, and a preliminary search of any criminal records did not bring up anything of note. Now, Tempe police say this all started with an attempted arrest, and it ended with gunfire. Cell phone video captures a cluster of cop cars off Curry and College in Tempe Tuesday evening. Neighbors like Decker hear an unmistakable sound.
So it was around like 8, 9 o'clock. Just heard a really loud bang.
From the video angle, you can't see much.
Hey, police! Can you hear me?
But you can make out some commands and bangs.
Less lethal coming in, less lethal.
Tempe police say they were trying to arrest a man they identified as 27-year-old Jason Fox, suspected of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Investigators say it was Fox who shot and struck an officer first, and officers returned fire. The officer's shot was hit in the arm, taken to the hospital, and later released. Fox died at the scene. All of this unfolding steps away from condos, apartments, and a family park.
A walk every night. We probably got inside like 30 minutes before everything happened.
Nick just moved into the apartments next door and was outside walking his dog Shy earlier on the sidewalk, a thought that still unnerves him.
Crazy, you know, you just never know what could happen, and you know, pretty quiet area. It wasn't too late at night, so you just, you know, you never expect anything like that to happen.
And we asked Tempe police if they could provide a little bit more background about the suspected aggravated assault. They say they could not at this time, citing the fact that this was still under investigation. Reporting live in Tempe, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.
The Montana man found living with a formerly missing Arizona teen pleads guilty to child sex abuse charges.
Edmund Davis was arrested a year ago after investigators found child pornography on his phone. He's 36 years old. Before his arrest, Davis had been living with Alicia Navarro for at least a year. She vanished, as you remember, from her Glendale home in 2019 when she was just 14 years old. Last summer, Alicia, who was 18 at the time, suddenly walked into a Montana police station saying that she wanted to be removed from the missing persons list. Police went to Davis's home with a search warrant, and that's when they found the images on his phone. Sentencing set for December. Investigators have not said if Davis is considered a suspect in Alicia's disappearance.